Hey guys, I'm here today with Marc Guido.
Hi.
And Marc has a YouTube channel called Grand Adventure.
Indeed.
It's a great channel. Ann and I have actually been watching Marc's channel for years now, well before we even got into full-time RVing or even thought about it really.
Wow.
Yeah, his channel is great. It follows Marc's adventures across as he travels across the country. Tell us a little bit about your channel if you don't mind, Marc.
Not at all. Thanks for the opportunity. I refer to it as RV-centric outdoor adventure. So while we travel around, it's primarily been in the western half of the United States thus far. But as we travel around, using the RV as a home base for all kinds of outdoor adventure, hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, even alpine skiing. So we'd like to get out and enjoy nature and boondock, and boondocking being an RV term, if you're not familiar with it, just for dispersed camping out on public lands, like what we're in right now outside of Sedona, Arizona.
Yeah.
So was fortunate enough to meet Ed and Ann on my last stop, and you and I have been communicating and not even realizing that we were going to be in the same place.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy how we met up, and
it really was.
A short story. Real small world story actually. Ann and I were walking the dog around the RV park that we were in, and this guy pulls up and he says, "Hey, you guys have the Wi-Fi password for the campground?" And here I instantly recognized him, Marc Guido. So it was so cool. I said, "Well, of course I have the password. It's Marc Guido."
And I just took it took me about 10 seconds to process this. But no, it's been a great experience meeting these folks. They're doing a great job with their channel, and I wish you guys all the greatest success on YouTube and in your full-time RV life.
Thank you. Yeah, and Marc and I have been hanging out for the past couple days.
Yeah.
And the video that you're about to see, me and Marc went on a little hike at Thunder Mountain.
Yep.
Check that out, and we stumbled across a place called Amitabha Stupa Peace Park, which was kind of wild.
I'm amazed that you can remember that, much less pronounce it. So.
and Marc's dog Zoe was with us.
Yep. That's my girl.
Then Marc took me on a little trip around here, and in his truck did some four-wheeling and a little crazy adventure there as well. So
wasn't quite a road, but no damage. Anytime I get home with no damage to the truck, I'm a happy guy. So.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
Pretty close. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please check out Marc's channel.
Thank you.
I'm going to put a link right here. You guys please click on that link when you get a chance and go to Marc's channel. Check it out. It's got some great content there.
You're very kind, and you folks have been doing a fabulous job with Homie at Large. Wish you folks all the success with your channel and with your newfound RV lifestyle.
Great, thank you, Marc.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. And video's coming at you now. See what I would assume pretty much the entire town of Sedona through the backdrop here.
Yep. Hello. How are you? Doing well.
Great.
Excuse us. So this is a place that Marc and I were actually trying to get to. It's called the Amitabha Stupa Peace Park.
I'm glad you pronounced that.
Yeah. The road was closed, and we stumbled across it when we found another route around to Thunder Mountain Trailhead, and then took the trailhead. And Mark noticed these. What'd you call
Prayer
them?
flags.
Prayer flags.
Yeah.
Yep. So we ended up here after all. I'd like to see the temple.
Let's take a look. I thought prayer flags were Hindu, which leaves me a bit confused. But
Yeah, I thought this was a Buddhist temple, but it may be Hindu. I'm not really well versed in that respect.
I'm not either.
Welcome to the Amitabha Stupa and Peace Park. What is inside the Amitabha Stupa? Thousands of large and small rolls of sacred mantra were printed, amounting to almost 1 billion sacred prayers, and covered with fine cloth and ribbons, ceremonial objects, medicines, grains, and precious relics from enlightened masters. Everything was blessed in elaborate ceremonies and placed in every chamber of the stupa all the way to the top of the spire. Making offerings on this altar, especially when accompanied by a simple wishing prayer, will bring you great benefits. Stupas are considered to be the body of the Buddha. Made you do a little bit of everything then, huh?
I tried.
Rock climbing, mountain biking.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. Oh, gosh, dang. So Zoe.
Wow, that's a view.
Yeah. You got it.
You're welcome.
How you doing today?
Hey, doing great, you guys.
Looks like
Great,
a fun trail
great.
for riding.
It is, thanks. Have a good one.
You too. So Mark has been just a wealth of information for me. I've been picking his brain for the past couple days that we've been hanging out.
And I've been volunteering info he doesn't ask for, which is really kind of sad.
It's not, he keeps calling it unsolicited information, but it's really not. I mean, this guy has over 37,000 subscribers to his channel.
Dumb luck. Dumb luck. Nothing but dumb luck.
So he's doing something right, you know. So I'll take any information I can get from him. So yeah, extremely grateful for that, Mark.
And I'm extremely grateful for the company. Travel alone this session, so it's nice to have somebody to talk to for a change.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Zoe doesn't respond much when I talk to her.
But she responds with her eyes.
She responds with her eyes.
Yeah.
She's not much of a chatter.
Now, here's a question for you. I'm assuming, like, all those holes that you see up there in that rock face,
Yep.
I would assume that's due to wind, water, erosion.
That's probably wind right there.
Okay.
Probably less so water, probably primarily wind. And that's how arches are formed. Like in Arches National Park, when you see those, it's strictly from wind erosion.
Taking away the soft part of the rock.
Yep, and just carving out a... And the more that the hole grows, the faster the acceleration of the erosion.
Okay.
From the wind. And in fact, when you get up into Utah, you'll see in the areas around Arches National Park, you'll see what I call proto-arches, where you'll see an arch-shaped cut in the rock that's slowly falling out over millennia.
Okay.
And it's on its way to being an arch, but it's not one yet.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to get up there and see that.
Yep.
There is so much to see in America,
There is.
and I haven't even touched it yet. So.
You know, and it's funny because you asked yesterday what my favorite places were, and I responded there's no way I could possibly do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, because every place that we go to, you know, we're always like, oh man, we're never going to top this. And yet, the next place we go to, we end up somehow saying this is the best place we've been.
How does one compare a mountain spot to an ocean spot to a desert spot? You can't.
Hi. Here's something that's been really weighing on our minds is we see these juniper trees like at Bell Rock that are all twisted.
Okay.
And out here, you don't see them.
I would imagine it's exposure to the wind.
Okay.
That would be my
we
guess.
kind of wondered that. And then you have the whole energy vortex thing that people...
Okay, there's a less likely explanation.
Yeah. No, we thought
we are in Sedona.
we thought that was funny because Bell Rock is supposed to be one of the 4 energy vortexes. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, we noticed that there. We've noted a couple other places too, but it is kind of interesting how these are all straight, and you're not seeing that here, but
these are fairly well sheltered then.
Yeah, Bell Rock is not so much. It's got a lot of wind up there, as we know from climbing it.
Indeed.
It was pretty windy when we got to the top. Be careful, Zoe. She's a trooper.
Oh yeah. She has a good sense of self-preservation.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a drop down there. Now this is the area where I'd be really sketchy on a mountain bike.
Yeah, especially with that off-camber slope to it.
Yeah.
That's just trying to pull you down the hill.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that would be a little crazy. Oh, what pretty views up here, though.
Yeah. It's amazing. Wow. So Mark's buddy told him about a little offshoot off the main.
Oh no, I found this on satellite.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your buddy told you about this.
No, I found this on satellite.
And he's gonna bring his rig back here somehow.
This is really not that bad. Not yet, anyway. Now this curve is a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because I'd have to pull it wide like this and bring it back around.
I cannot imagine bringing our trailer back here. Well, let me put it this way: Ann would not let me bring our rig back here.
Actually, you'd have an easier time
Really?
with the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Because of the pivot point on your hitch.
And then you got these big rocks in the middle of the road.
The biggest thing.
I tell you what, Mark, if you bring your trailer back here, I'm gonna come visit you if you don't mind.
Done deal. You betcha.
I want to see this back here.
The biggest thing I worry about on a narrow trail like this is a tight curve. You know, with a tree.
Yeah.
That's a problem. The other thing I worry about is if there's a dip.
Okay.
You know, a sharp dip that something's going to bottom out on.
Yeah.
Also realize I do come from a background of off-roading in Utah,
Okay.
so that helps.
Yeah. I'd almost want to ride with you when you bring this back, just to get the experience, you know.
You're welcome. There's a spot right there.
The problem is,
Look at this spot.
there you go.
Look at this spot.
Wow.
Let's run a speed test right here, because I would take this spot in a heartbeat.
And we know this is a spot because there's a fire ring here.
Yep. Yeah, you always want to take a spot that's already been disturbed.
Okay.
So that way you're not, you know, destroying vegetation or you know, causing any increased harm upon the land to what's already taken place from use, recreational use.
That makes sense. So are you allowed to build it, like pick another spot that seems open and...
Yeah, as long as you're not causing any disturbance to the land in the process.
Okay.
It's just good ethics.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Very interesting.
Spectacular, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah.
And where's our nearest neighbor? About a quarter mile back?
Yep.
I'm getting 10 megs down, 11, 12, 13, 13.35 down, and I'm getting at least 5 up. We're coming up on 5 now. Yeah, good signal.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So Mark was just telling me he's now going to scout out a few more spots along this
Well, guess
section.
what? We're not going to be going through this with a trailer.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
However, this road does go through, so it might, if we see other ones, they might be best to come the other way.
Okay. Yeah, and he was just saying typically he doesn't have the luxury to do this, what we're doing right now, because he's typically not in the area whenever he's making his plans. But he would use satellite, right? And yeah,
Let's take a peek at this.
that looks really rough.
We're gonna go right up against that. Jump. Hitch is probably gonna bottom out on that. Maybe not. Got it.
Yeah, definitely not bringing the trailer that way, huh?
No. But if it's an easy road from here to the other end, and we see something in between.
Yeah. And you, I guess, would agree that this isn't a typical boondocking spot for most people. It's
No.
just This is going to be...
This is now, due to some of those curves and some of those terrain features, let's call them, not a place I would bring my rig.
Okay. How about that first spot?
First spot I would go to in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Yeah. If I can manage to score that, I will probably, if that's the spot, if that's my preferred first choice, I will probably drop the trailer out on the road and come in and check and make sure it's empty before I bring the trailer in here.
Okay.
Because why bring the trailer in here only to find out somebody's already there?
That makes perfect sense.
That would be a miserable experience.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now you know I have all this Rocky Mountain pinstriping on the sides of my trailer.
So that's what that is. Hey, come on, Zoe. No. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. Get on. Come on. Come on. You gotta do that, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right. Looks okay so far. Yeah, I think you're gonna make it. Yeah. All right, we hit the end of the trail here.
Yeah, that's just
Mark was catching his running board on that rock up there, and we got to turn around here. If nothing else, it was a grand adventure, Mark.
Yes, it was. Okay, let's get out of here.
All right, back up the hill. Oh man, hope you're good coming back.
Yeah, I don't like that angle. Yeah. All right. Going up on like the right side.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same.
Yep. Bring that mirror in again for me.
You get the
Yep.
left tire on that hump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
There you go. So you've done a lot of 4x4 in here.
I have. This is down the low end.
So Mark's giving me his version of the pink Jeep toy. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, well, that is if you're not the vehicle owner, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Until you rip something off the bottom of your truck. Not want to be near a water tank
Oh, really?
under any circumstances whatsoever. Because you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to have 200 head of cattle surrounding your camp.
Oh, no kidding.
Taking crap and everything else.
I didn't know what that was, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a water
It's
tank
for
was.
watering cattle.
Okay. Well, that answers that question.
And if you see, you know how cattle make herd pass? You see all herd pass running through your camp?
Yeah.
Bad spot.
I can imagine that as well. Stay away from the cattle.
It's pretty up here though.
Yeah. Yeah, this road is much smoother.
End of county maintenance right here.
Couple airstreams.
Yeah. Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. If this gets rain tonight, how it said that not recommended for use.
Yeah, although I'll
wet
tell you
weather.
something. I was expecting the soil to have more clay in it. It's awfully sandy, which is a good thing.
Okay.
It's things like this.
All
That,
right.
depending on how much rain, it could flood.
Yeah, where the low spots are in the road.
Yeah. Where all those dry washes are.
How about when you're hauling your trailer down here and it is wet? I'm sure you've experienced that.
Yeah.
Is it?
It all depends on the makeup of the soil.
Okay.
If there's a lot of clay in it, it turns to elephant snot.
Okay. Elephant snot.
If it's sandy like this, it'll stay pretty good. If there's a lot of alkali in the soil, more elephant snot.
Okay. I've never heard that before. Elephant snot.
It's a pretty descriptive term, and it's pretty
is.
accurate too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a little ranch out here. Look at that. All the way out here. Oh, so we just finished up our day here, Mark and I, and
Yeah.
had a good time today.
That was a blast.
That was fun.
That was a great time.
So, yeah, thanks for watching the video today, and be sure to check out Mark's channel. I'm going to put a link right up here,
Thank you.
and you can click on that.
Make
and-
sure you hit a like
Yep.
on this video. Make sure you like this video. That's really important for it. So,
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. And yeah, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, and definitely subscribe to Mark's, especially if you're into RVing or camping or traveling or anything like that. He's got tons and tons of videos online, hundreds of episodes that you can go on, and he's got once again a wealth of information, great stuff, great videos. So thanks again for watching. See you next time.
see you guys.
So we're headed back to Marc Guido's camping spot back here. At least we hope it's his. He gave us a pin, and we're heading back the dirt road, back about 1,000 feet off the road. We're gonna go have dinner with Mark tonight. So yeah, it's pretty remote out here. Great views. Wait till we see the view here in a minute of the mountain right next door. Sun shining down on it. Little rough to get back here, but it doesn't seem too bad. Actually, it seems better than what we were looking at the other day when we were out here. And there's Zoe. There's Zoe. What you doing, Zoe? We just park anywhere?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Except there's a fee in some places.
Oh, okay. This is a nice spot, man.
It doesn't suck.
No, it doesn't.
That's for sure.
Look at that view.
Try to get the fire going. Little twigs to try and get some hot embers going before I pull. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Sorry.
It's okay. It'll wash.
Off.
We're so excited!
Yeah.
And let me kill the generator.
That's not loud at all.
No, that's pretty quiet. On the other side, probably helps.
Yeah.
Zoe.
No, it's not bad.
Wow, this is great, Mark.
Here. Yeah.
What you doing, Zoe?
That's like her favorite thing in the whole wide world.